Welcome back to the King of the League. My name is Cromar, and this is Demacian Crew versus Solar Flares. The colors are reversed from Game 1. This is Game 2. This is a 1v1 to decide this series, and Tsuyoshi is representing. He was the mid laner for Demacian Crew last game, and he's going to be representing Demacian Crew once again this game. Viper MK2, the mid laner. So we have a kind of a do-over of mid lane fights. Viper going for Lee Sin, who is obviously a very strong 1v1 champion, especially early game, and Tsuyoshi going for a much more unorthodox pick in Karma. Does he know something we don't? I don't know. I do not know. But Tsuyoshi is a great player, dominated a lane all game last game, which is really impressive because I know Viper is very good. In fact, in the previous Solar Flares matchup that I casted against bot lane, Viper was very, very strong. And in fact, won his lane consistently. So there's a little bit of harass. Viper, you don't want to give up any health in this matchup. It's not good. So neither of these players has teleport, so it's going to be very difficult for either of them to go back. As I say that, he is going back, but that's because minions are only just now spawning. He figures I might as well get that little bit of health back. Instead, their summoner choices are Viper taking Exhaust Ignite, which is kind of the I'm going to get first blood combo, whereas Tsuyoshi picked up Flash Ignite. So Tsuyoshi, I bet you anything, is hoping to bait a tower dive, and then to flash out, duck a Sonic Wave, and then win. That's my guess. Matter of fact, I almost guessed that. I'm going to make that my prediction right now. That's what's going to happen. Lee Sin's going to dive hard, pop Ignite, and Exhaust. Yoshi's going to flash, dodge a Sonic Wave, and win. That's my call. We'll see if I'm right. I have no idea. So for those of you who have not watched our 1v1s, this is Magma Chamber rules. Same rules as Magma Chambers. What that means is that each team has one of 3 different ways to win. Either the first team to 100 farm, or the first team to take the tower, or the first team to take first blood. So whoever gets the first kill here is going to be the winner, unless they do something else, if they sit back and farm. But so far, in King of the League, we've seen people go for kills exclusively. I don't know if that's going to change. We'll see. For now, I don't know who I'm betting on. I know I made that prediction, but it's kind of a jokey prediction. It's actually really tough to say. I mean, both of these players are great. I will say, from based on Game 1, Tsuyoshi's got the advantage, but he's also picked Karma. I don't know what the hell's going on there. So, maybe Tsuyoshi's going to school us all on how to play Karma. I don't know. He was Zyra last game. They don't have a whole lot in common. I guess they both have skill shots that are absolutely crucial land for crowd control. That's about it. They're both unusual. I give them that. Karma, one of the most unusual in the game. And Zyra, her plant kind of mechanics are very unusual as well. So maybe this guy just likes playing those kind of champions. I don't know. It's kind of alternate picks. People who are considered low tier but are still viable. So in terms of farm, these guys are dead even, literally 10 to 10. Both towers at full. Both players trying to get some levels before they harass. I mean, obviously Lee Sin needs to have all his levels before he can be really effective. He can gank at level 2, but without Iron Will, it's kind of dangerous. Oof, that's a lot of harass. Maybe he does know something we don't. He's really beating up this Lee Sin. Tsuyoshi's sitting at full health. Popping a mana potion, doesn't want anything. Popping it now, doesn't want to run out. Narrowly evading the chain. Karma did take a little bit of damage there. Oh, there's a Sonic Wave kick combo and a full combo from Lee Sin. He actually popped the Ignite as well, and the Exhaust. And Tsuyoshi forced a flash to escape that damage. Tsuyoshi still has his Ignite. Sonic Wave missing. That may have been a game-ending Sonic Wave if it had landed. And, it looks like my prediction's out the window. All their summoners are down unless they wait for a summoner cycle. I doubt that's going to happen. These 1v1s are usually pretty short. From what I have seen so far, 17 to 16 on this creep score. Don't think it's going to end that way, though. Bet almost anything is ending a kill. Watch me be wrong. Been wrong so far, right? Lee Sin hitting level 5 first. That could change things. I wonder if he's just going to spam Dragon Rage the instant it comes up. Regardless of getting a kill or not. Could force him out of the lane so he can push a tower. That might be an interesting way to end the game. Take that first tower. 22 to 19. There's a chain from Tsuyoshi. He almost looked like he was going for it, but he did not. He backed off. He did land the root, however. The shackle. Which you get from staying in range of the chain for long enough. Now he's getting pretty low. He does have a health potion left. He needs to use it now. I mean, there's no sense in saving it. What's he saving it for? And he's out of mana. And Lee Sin knows that. Lee Sin actually going backing. Wow. That could decide the game. He's picking up a longsword and a ward. I don't know what his plan is there. Both players going back. How about that? Don't see that often at 1v1, unless they have teleport. Guess they're calling a truce, saying, okay, we both need to go heal. Looks like Karma's working on an arm guard. That's pretty much a given. I don't think that's too much of a surprise. Pretty predictable. Oh boy. They're gonna end it soon, I'm sure. Equal in levels. Viper just hit 6 for Dragon's Rage. Doesn't need to use it right away, since Tsuyoshi has healed up. But could use it to push into a tower. Could use it for any number of things. I'm actually really curious to see what he's going to do with it. Level 6 is way more effective for Lee Sin than it is for Karma, because Karma's Mantra is available at level 1. One of those champions. Whereas Lee Sin Dragon Rage is so powerful. God, its power, it's such a, the utility on it's incredible, but it just doesn't have a obscene amount of damage. If you've ever been just exploded by a level 6 Lee Sin before, that's probably because he Dragon Raged you at the end. Harassing with Sonic Wave. Too early to dive. He did do a little, he did a kick Iron Will, just showing off. Not much else to that. Tsuyoshi's keeping up. There's a little bit of a dive. He took a tower hit unnecessarily. He shouldn't have jumped in there. That was a big mistake. He just took a lot of damage from that harass. Did not think he needed to do that dive. However, Lee Sin does not have a flash. Remember that. He's got Ignite Exhaust. So he's going to have a hard time positioning for that Dragon Rage. He'll need to jump to a minion behind him and kick him into the tower. That would be cool. That would be cool. Oh, this is getting intense now. Viper is really low. Tsuyoshi's flash has some time on it, but Exhaust and Ignite are almost up for Viper. Looking at those timers, they just pop back up. Just a quick disclaimer, recording this with Fraps, and if you don't know that, the third-party replayer has issues with Fraps and cooldown timers. So if the cooldown timer is slightly off, I apologize, but according to the replayer at the moment, Lee Sin's double summoners are up, while Tsuyoshi's flash is not up, and that makes sense because flash is the longest timer out of any spells that they've picked. Everything but teleport. Let's see. There's a missed Sonic Wave. Could have been a game ender right there. I think Lee Sin needs to engage us before flash is up. I'm sure he knows. This is an advanced player. I'm sure he knows that the flash is not up. Ooh, oh man. Oh, Tsuyoshi was so close to diving there. He's actually going to force Lee Sin back. What's the farm at? 42 to 44. They could end this with farm, but I don't think so. No, he's not going to go back because he would lose the tower. Look at the tower health. If he had gone back, that game would have been over right there. Tsuyoshi just would have pushed the tower hard and won. Keep in mind that they do not have junglers, so there's no need for vision. The purpose of the ward for Lee Sin, of course, is to jump to, not for anything else. Sonic Wave. He's gonna go deep. Kicks into the tower. That's what I was hoping for, but the tower does not have aggro. However, the Exhausting Knight go down, and Lee Sin, Viper MK getting the first blood in the victory. That's gonna be Solar Flares taking game 2, with Lee Sin killing Karma. Wow. So it did come to a Dragon Rage in the tower. Even though the tower didn't damage him, it was still just the sheer amount of distance he had to close. He just couldn't deal with it. And that's it. So good game. The winner, Solar Flares. So that was fun. This has been Cromar. I'll see you next time.